Hello, everyone. Welcome to part 2 of the Level 1 podcast for Thursday, April 24th, 2025. I had a issue. My PC crashed. Basically, OBS and my RGB program crashed. I think something happened with my memory. So I had to basically like close a few things, and now it looks like everything's fine. So this is part 2 of the podcast. Part 1 was all about my Switch 2 pre-orders being canceled and how that happened through someone once again committing identity theft and crime against me. And how I'm going to proceed moving forward. So if you didn't see that, that's its own video. I apologize. It's 2 videos here because sadly, we had this issue with OBS crashing. Okay. Now, continuing on, we have some more shout outs to do. I want to talk about the positive stuff going on today, and then we will see how much time we have left. So I have more shout outs to do here, folks. I received a $6.66 tip. Someone says, "Oh, don't worry, Phil. Funko Land has you covered." Just joking. Stay strong, man. Thank you for the tip. Man, Funko Land back in the day. That for everyone out there who complains about GameStop and is like, man, GameStop is the biggest ripoff business. You try to trade something in, they give you like nothing. You guys have no concept of Funko Land. Funko Land was the absolute worst. I remember when I was a kid, I went to Funko Land because I wanted to have money to go on a tournament trip to play Street Fighter. So I brought my like Genesis, Super Nintendo games to Funko Land, and they were like, this one's $1, this one's $2, this one's $1. I was like, wait, what? $1? I was like, it's costs more to rent the game. Right now, if I were to go to a video rental store and rent the game, it's more than $1. How can you tell me the game is worth only $1? They were the ultimate ripoff. Okay, continuing on. I got a $2 tip. Someone says, I'm afraid there's just no good solution here. I don't think cutting the human element out and letting only machines take up customer service makes the system rigid, like a robot who does not care about you. It's unfortunate, but we want a beating heart who can err on the human side on the other side of the telephone. Yeah, I mean, let me put it this way. Complete automation also doesn't work because complete automation of customer service means that they're only going to be able to figure out and help with situations that are already predetermined. Like, let me give you an example here. Remember when I had an employee of Comcast? This is legally documented now and on the internet. An employee of Comcast didn't like me because they were part of my detractor group and they were illegally logging into my modem, resetting the modem during my live streams, changing the data inside the modem to mess with my wireless, to mess with my settings, and to screw with my business. Do you think that there would be an automated way to handle that? I needed to have techs come out here. I needed to have a human element. I needed to talk with multiple people in different departments. Then I had someone assigned to me personally from Comcast to handle the case and ensure that it got resolved. None of that was automated. So when you have pure automation, okay, that means that those situations that are not by the book basically can't be handled. So you need to have the human element. But the problem is with the human element, now you got the risk that the humans are gullible and get fooled. And that's what's been happening to me. You know, it happened many years ago. Someone got access to one of my accounts. They never should have had access, but they socially engineered it. In that account was data that led to them getting access to another account. And then they started sending money from one account to another account. It was all messed up. And then because of that, everything was screwed up and I had to close all my accounts, freeze them all, start from scratch, start over. It was a nightmare. It violated legal agreements that I had to make payments every month. I had no money for weeks. And that's all because one person believed someone. I'll help you out. I'll do you a solid and I'll give you access to the account. In this case, at least it was just a stupid Walmart account. That's not a big deal. But of course, it screws me over. Let's continue. I received, let's see here, $1 tip. Someone says, you're right. You know, you get endless publicity from all of this. In a weird way, some of your best years are ahead of you if the trolls don't stop rallying. Yeah, but the thing is, here's the thing, and this is what they don't understand. The troll narrative is that DSP is a bad person. He's a scammer. He's a liar. He doesn't make good content, right? I'm the person. I fooled everyone. No one could have ever possibly actually liked my content. The only reason that people ever watch is because I fool them into watching it, which is ridiculous, right? And so to them, they've got to do everything they can to stop me. But when they mess with me like this, people rally and support me. Okay. But the thing is, I firmly believe that if these morons left me alone, I would still be successful. I think that I would still have a core audience who like me. And then people would be able to start watching me positively and celebrate that and be a part of an online community that actually likes DSP because you wouldn't have people stalking and messing with you and doing messed up stuff just because you like me. You see? So if they would leave me alone, I'd be successful for positive stuff. But instead, they harass me and I'm still successful. So it's like we leave him alone and we don't waste our time and he's successful. Or we waste our time and he's still successful. So I guess they just like wasting their time, is what it is. They just enjoy wasting time. I don't even know what else to say. Okay, let's continue. I received a $4.01 tip. In my opinion, to keep paying you, uh, to stream is a game changer. You should get solid yearly revenue boost if you get 50 or more viewers. And you seem to get a lot of the front page of Kick. Yeah, and I don't know what it is. Whoever that person is, Dimitri, has been really nice to me and has been putting me on the front page of Kick a few times a week. And every time that he does, I get a view boost. So, yeah, a lot, like I'm saying, things are working out well. As much as these people want to mess with me constantly, things are working out well. Yeah, every once in a while, something stupid like this happens, but in general, things are going good. Okay. So I received a $4.20 tip, and this person has an interesting story to tell. I can't wait to read this, but uh let me play you the nice 420 animation first. Thank you. Let me tell you, as someone who used to be a detractor, the vast majority of these guys are sitting on a Discord and a Twitter and crying about how they have to work jobs that they hate while you essentially do their dream job, and it's not fair because they're so much better than you. Then they watch a restreamer, then they chat on their site of choice about you while watching the daily Phil is bad videos until you stream again and the cycle just repeats. It's sad, and instead of improving their own lives, they spend their time having you they spend their time having you revolve around their daily life. I apologize for this lengthy message. You don't have to. I feel like it had to be said since I have firsthand experience with these lame asses. I know. This is what I mean. They have these actual online communities. It's like a cult, and they all talk to each other, friendly with each other, Just, they're weird. It's fucking bizarre. We can only have friends by collectively hating on someone on the internet. We can't actually have real life earned friendships because we're all antisocial, parasocial weirdos. Instead, the only way we can have friends is to hate on Darkside Phil. This is hilarious. Someone in Kick said, this sounds like Phil wrote that. No, 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 no. It sounds like an intelligent human with conscious thought and self-awareness wrote that. That's why it sounds like me. Get it? It doesn't sound like a mouth-drooling sheep, a cultist idiot to be herded wrote it. It sounds like an intelligent person wrote it, and that's why it sounds like Darkside Phil wrote it. Get it? Okay, thanks. Okay, let's continue here. There's more to shout out, but I got to close my thermos here. I received a $2 tip. All it says is wait for it. So I got a $2 tip and it says wait for it. Okay. Thank you. There's another $2 tip. And it says, wait for it. Okay. So now we're up to 109 and climbing. And then this is what they were getting to. I just received a $40 tip. And the person said, bayonet charge. Well, I don't know what the bayonet charge references to, if it's a specific game or movie or something, but I appreciate the generous tip. 40 bucks. That is the biggest tip of the day. And with that tip, we are at $149 of support. A mere dollar away from hitting our goal, and we haven't even finished the podcast yet. Man, shucks. What a bad day for me. Let me tell you guys, really just not working out. What an awful experience I'm having today. And again, they just don't get it. They don't understand that every time that they mess with me and they do something insanely twisted, insanely broken, insanely illegal, that people rally to help me because they like who I am. They like the content. They can't believe that these people would do this stuff. They're just not smart. They're not smart. Battleduck 9000, how you doing, man? 44 months as a member. And he says, bonus level. So actually, I believe I want to say it's the first week of May. I could be wrong, and it might be the second week, okay? But I believe the first week of May is actually the week when people are going to start earning their emerald crowns on DSPGaming on YouTube for being 4-year members. It was 2021 when I was playing Returnal on my PS5 when I basically quit Twitch for being, erroneously banned. They claimed that I had said the N-word, which I didn't. All right. It was proven I didn't. So then they removed the ban. They're just morons. And I said, I'm not going back to your unprofessional, horribly run site. And I came here to YouTube and I've been streaming for 4 years straight. And people day one started supporting me here, and they're about to earn those crowns within the next week or two. It'll be excellent to see how they look because they look on paper, they look great. I haven't seen them in a chat, but they look really, really good. So I guess we'll see. Okay. Continuing on, Gabriel the Blessed did a 99-cent super sticker. So now we are at $149.99. We are 1 penny away from hitting the goal today. 1 penny away. So this person tipped me $1 and says the haters for some reason just can't look away from you like you're just so mesmerizing of a dude. I don't get it. Do you guys get it? I mean, honestly, can anyone explain to me what it is that these people obsess about? Like, I would argue that back in the day, all right, I was a train wreck of content creation. I thought my shit didn't stink. I always made fun of everyone else. I always, interjected myself into situations and crapped on people. Whether it was other streamers, content creators, game developers, right? I constantly had something negative to say about someone and said that I was better. Yet I didn't improve my content. I didn't work hard to make things better. I just pumped out the same kind of content endlessly, right? I was very toxic when it came to my commentary, when it was sexual content like bigotry, sexism, racism, all that stuff. And I look back at it now and I realize that. And I say, man, I was a mess and my content, was problematic. And I did my best to change myself as a person. I did. And all those years of me, I need to do a marathon today and raise $1,000 to pay my bills. Those days are long gone. I don't do that stuff anymore, right? I don't. So I'm truly, genuinely lost as to what it is that these people obsess over and care so much about me for. I really don't understand it. And it's funny because you can ask different people and they'll ask different things. Like I remember Mike Klum said, I don't know, there's just a way about you. It's kind of like like there's lore behind you. There's a mystique behind you because you've been around for so long and all the stuff that's been associated with you over the years. It just like, I don't know, like these people just, it's like they cling to you and they can't stop. It's not necessarily anything particularly that I say or do. It's just that I'm here every day. Like I'm the staple, right? I'm the staple of the internet that's here. And so messing with that staple of the internet, I don't know. Right? I don't know. And maybe it's the fact that I don't give up, right? The fact that I persevere and I never give up. So they know that no matter what they do, I'm still going to be here tomorrow. So they can mess with me, but I don't know. I really don't know. Again, you can ask these different people, they'll all say different things that they don't even make logical sense what they say. Talking to them, he's like, someone, blah, 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 blah. Like, what? What did you say? A human can't even decipher what you just fucking said because you're so crazy. You actually believe, that's a sad fact that they believe that shit too. Like, what? All right. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we hit the goal. Huzzah, huzzah. We've done it once again. Taxes are paid. Coffers are filled. 31 goals out of 40. Thank you guys so much for rallying and allowing me to hit my goal today. Wow, I'm really, really losing today, aren't I? What a horrible day to be DSP. Anyway, awesome. We are already doing DSP tries at Chipotle today. All right, so stick around after my entire gameplay session of Clear Obscure Expedition 33. There will be DSP tries at Chipotle. All right, cool. Bookworm popping their member message. However, they'd already become a member, so it doesn't count towards the stream. All right. Now, guys, again, what I would say is thank you so much for the support. Tips, super chats, amazing. Guys on Kick, it sure would be great if we could get some subs today. This has been the slowest week for subs in a long, long time. Okay? So hopefully we can get some subs on Kick today. I hope so. I hope that we can do it. All right? Let's do it. Who's going to be a sub? Or who is going to give some subs, right? Let's get something over there, right? Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so folks, here's the deal. By the way, what's up, Cracker Jacks? What's up, Game Boy? What's up, Real King Michael? Everyone who's here, welcome to everyone this morning. Glad you're here for a new game. Hopefully this game is as good as people are saying. So today it is Clear Obscure, Expedition 33 on the first stream. We're going to give it a shot and see if it's as good as everyone says. The late stream tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, will be Minecraft, where we're going to try to recover from the disastrous stream earlier in the week. I'm going to do some fishing. We're going to try to get some basic resources. We'll see how it goes tonight, if I can get back on my feet, right? Tomorrow, more Clear Obscure Expedition 33 on the first stream. And tomorrow night, I'm either going to do more blueprints or I can do more Oblivion Remastered. But whatever I don't do Friday, I'm going to do Sunday. So the question is, do I do a 2-hour stream of blueprints and a 3-hour stream of Oblivion? Or do I do a 2-hour stream of Oblivion and a 3-hour stream of blueprints? I don't know what to do. Honestly, I'd like your feedback on that. Okay? Outside of that, I am excited for the coming week. It's going to be a good one. And I hope that you guys will join me for all the content that I'm putting out. All right. Also, at 40 goals, what do you guys want? At 40 goals, should I do the new crunchy, spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's and a Frosty, one of the new ones, and the new lemonade? I think it's tangerine lemonade. Or should I try and Wingstop for the first time? What do you guys think I should do for 40 goals hit? Let's try to figure this out right now. And then we can work on 50 goals. We'll have a week or two to figure that out for the next marathon, which I'm very excited for, whatever this marathon ends up being too. Okay? I already did Wendy's chili. Several months ago, we did Wendy's chili. Remember we did the Wendy's like taco salad or whatever it was called, Southwest salad? It was disgusting. Dude, that chili was so nasty. Wingstop, Wendy's, 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 Wingstop. Wingstop is fire. Is it really? I've never had Wingstop. Yes, I can write my name in the cake chat, King Michael, no problem. Salty Blue? What the hell is Salty Blue? I've never even heard of Salty Blue. Does it exist out here? Australian fish and chips. They're in Seattle. Okay. I probably wouldn't be able to get that. It's probably too far. Let me take a look. Salty Blue. What the hell? It's right near me. What is this? Poke and chips, a chicken schnitzel burger. Fish tacos. Dude, this is cool. They have all it's seafood. It looks great. A fish burger? A shrimp burger? I gotta try this. Who suggested that? That's an amazing suggestion. I've never heard of this place before. Salty Blue. I'm saving this. It was King Ferbs. King Ferbs says it's amazing. I visited them when I was in Washington. Holy shit, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna try it. I can't wait to show this to my wife. This looks good. Like, totally new kind of cuisine. Dude, a shrimp burger sounds really good. Or a fish burger? They even have a grilled chicken burger. Wow, I want to try this. It looks really good. They got potato cake, sweet potato chips. Wow. All right, well, we're not doing that today. Maybe we'll do it next week. How you want to do that for 40 goals? Now I think I want to do that for 40 goals. Salty Blue. It looks good. All right, let's do it. Salty Blue is our 40 goal. DSP tries it coming up. 100% credit to King Ferbs on that. I had never heard of them before, and that looks completely unique. Sweet. No, I never played Geometry Dash. Okay. I got $1 tip. You're right. People cope with something in their lives watching you. You're the Conan O'Brien of the haters, giving them what they want, what they need. What the hell? Thank you for the $1 tip there. Appreciate that. All right. Yeah, screw Wingstop. We can do Wingstop whatever we want. I want to do this Salty Blue. Chocoboko just did a $3 tip and says, guess who's getting a PS5 Pro tomorrow? Would that be me? Nice to catch you streaming again. Good to have you here, Chocoboko. Congrats. What are you going to play on your PS5 Pro first? You can tell us in the chat if you're there. You don't have to, tip again. I'm just curious, what are you planning on using it for? Right off the bat? Can I try an unsweetened iced tea at Chipotle? I actually wasn't going to get a drink. I'll look at their drinks menu. I wasn't going to order a drink, but if you think that they have a good drink, maybe I'll get it. Unsweetened iced tea? All right. We got about 10 minutes left to just shoot the shit. What would you guys like to chat about the next 10 minutes before I take a brief break, and then we're going to do Claire Obscure? Kane says, we don't have a Chipotle near us. I hear their unsweetened iced tea is the best. That's what I normally drink. I'll have to see. I do like unsweetened iced tea. I do. Even though it's kind of bitter, I find it refreshing. As I get older, I drink less and less drinks with sugar in them because I don't need the sugar, and my teeth as well are more sensitive to sugar now. If I drink like soda and stuff, my teeth sometimes bother me, so I try not to drink sugary drinks anymore. You tried it? King Michael says he tried the honey chicken from Chipotle. It was great. Well, we're trying it today. I can't wait to try it. The AC is working good, Cracker Jacks. However, the air in here because the AC is on, it stinks a little bit. I'm thinking of maybe getting an air freshener. I'm trying to think of what I can do. I do have the air purifier, and that's running. So the air is clean according to the air purifier. Like, here's how I have it set up. Air conditioner. Right in front of the air conditioner is a tower fan that's oscillating, blowing the cold air through the room. And then sitting in front of the tower fan is the air purifier that's taking in the air as it comes in, purifying it and pumping it back out. So the air in here is clean, but it smells a little bit. And I'm wondering what to do about that. And maybe I should put something in here, an air freshener to make it smell better in general. The problem is my air conditioner is just old. I cleaned the filter on it, but the thing is dang old. It's almost a decade old now. Actually, I think it is a decade old. So it just kind of starts to not be as good and fresh. Maybe I should look into getting another one, a replacement. It still works, but maybe I should just get a new one. This thing's kind of outdated now. Something happened to the number 1 in 31 goals hit. Thank you. I'll fix it. What is that? There we go. Okay. Another moron. Okay. Guys, today would be a perfect day to hit 2 goals in one stream. And that would help to make up for the fact that there were several streams earlier this week we didn't hit a goal. And that would get us closer to Salty Blue, which I want to try now. I actually like the name of that too, Salty Blue. All right. I got another $3 tip. I'll be playing Bloodborne, Suikoden Collection, and the new Fatal Fury with friends. Though the first PS5 game will be the new Elden Ring Night Rain that's coming soon. There you go. Well, Bloodborne will run better. It looks better slightly. Remember, I did my Bloodborne run on the PS5 Pro, and it did improve the graphics ever so slightly. It did add more detail. It wasn't a huge difference, but I did definitely notice the difference. So you should enjoy that. And of course, the loading times are non-existent, which is amazing. To play it with no loading times is such a huge improvement over the PS4 version where the loading times were astronomically long, right? Um, but Elden Ring Night Rain should run gorgeous on it. It ran really well on my PS5 Pro, so good stuff there. Let's see. Spawn Killer over on Kick says, why don't I get a dehumidifier? Maybe I should get one because it would definitely benefit an office with this many electronics to have a dehumidifier in it. But I mean, at this point, I got so many electronics running over there. I think I need to get I think I have one of those power brick things so that I can have. Over there. I just have the power socket on the wall, so maybe I should put that because right now I have multiple things plugged in over there. Maybe I should get a dehumidifier. Maybe I should look into them, like our office dehumidifier for the room. We do have carpet on the floor. I did vacuum the floor a month or two ago fully when I basically redesigned the office. And remember, I got the little hand vac, the dust buster, but we also vacuumed the whole floor to clean it. So I don't know if it is the floor or not. Like I said, it was fine in here. And then all of a sudden I turned on the air conditioner and now the air stinks. So I think it's the air conditioner. It's just old. Like what can you do? I cleaned the filter, but it still smells. It's probably just old and yucky. I don't know what you can do to really clean that. In truth, Ivana, I've never had mod pizza. Never once have I had mod pizza. It just doesn't look appetizing to me. Because they said there's a mod pizza in Renton. Why don't you try that? Spray it with cologne. Yeah. Spray the entire air conditioner with cologne. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, it could be coolant that's rusting inside. It could just, I don't know, dust, mold, particles. Who knows? But what do you do? I can't clean the entire air conditioner, right? It's old. Like I said, I might just have to, if it really stinks and doesn't get better, I haven't even had it on for a day yet. But if in the next couple of days it doesn't get better, number one, I'm probably going to have to get an air freshener. And number two, I'm probably going to have to get a new air conditioner. Spray it with Febreze. Okay. I have not seen the new Yodi trailer. Are you talking about Ghost of Yotai or Yokai, whatever it is? No, I haven't seen it. Yote. Yeah, I haven't seen the Ghost of Yote trailer yet. As you guys have seen, I've been pretty busy with all this nonsense. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Let's end the podcast. Sorry for 2 videos of the podcast. I apologize for that. It's really stupid, but OBS crashed. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Like I said, I think it was a memory error because also my Signal RGB program crashed. So I think that what happened was like my memory was like yeah, now I'm down to only 48% memory. I was up to like 90% RAM use because I think one of the browsers was like lagging up. And on top of that, my Signal RGB was using a whole bunch of memory. So that's why everything crashed. But all right, guys. So please check out Clear Obscure, Expedition 33, and Minecraft. I'll be back tomorrow to let you know how it all went. Thank you for your support this morning. Thank you all so very much for everything. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow for a week-ending episode of the Level 1 podcast. See you all then.